early? What? Oh yeah. We had daylight savings, so it's an hour. I'm an hour early. Hee. Anyway, let me do the hellos. Hello, hello, hello. Ronan, hello, hello. Cass, hello, hello. Azure, hello, hello. I think that's it so far. And CD, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna be an hour early. Like, I hate like daylight savings, because it's like they're like, okay, and this part of the year we gotta shift early, and then this part of the year we gotta shift later. I kind of hate it because no one else in the world does it. So everyone's just like, why are you suddenly an hour earlier or an hour later? I'm like, it's because we're American. In America, we do stupid crap. Except for like, Indiana. I think Indiana doesn't actually observe daylight savings. So it's like, we're not even united on this front. We're just like, everybody except for that one place over there. Yeah. Us UK have daylight savings apply. Ours isn't until... Oh, you guys do have daylight savings? You just have it on a different day? That's interesting. Okay. Real shop for another 30 minutes. Oh god. I'm sorry. I gotta get used to these times. I missed the train. Oh. It's not done at the same time. I see. Hi, Elliot. Hello, hello. I presume I mind crashing out about some people's thoughts on the new not Hellblazer, Helldivers 2 Warbond. I personally like the fact that the British are used as inspiration instead of okay. Anyway, hi Shaki, hello, hello. I can't believe that women had to suffer on their special day by having an entire hour removed. That's how they get you. Yep. Man, I'm done with like I don't really mind daylight savings time, especially because it's a lot easier now because almost everything just automatically does the shift. It was a lot more annoying back like when I was younger, when you had to manually change all the clocks. That was stupid. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta actually wait, do I have to change the time in my car? I used to. I don't know. I gotta go look later today. But yeah, normally we would have to manually go and change every single clock, every single watch. Now most phones and computers just kind of automatically do it. So it's a lot more seamless now. Unless you're one of those people who refuse to do modern technology, then screw you, I guess. Screw you. I mean to check my car as well because yeah, you drive now, so you gotta make sure you're driving on the right time. Hi Roger, hello. Oh, you're happy. Oh, that's good. What happened? Tell me the good news. How's it going? I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a little disappointed in myself this year. It's already in March and I haven't really done anything. Like, I have, but it's been stuff that's in the background, so it doesn't look like I'm doing anything, and I feel kind of bad about it. Microwave and oven need to be updated manually. Panda King, hello. The rogue vibes are real, making me wonder if Semi's design is inspired by her. Surprisingly, no. I guess we just have some overlap, but yeah, I didn't even know wait, not Rogue, Rouge. God damn it, I didn't even know who Rouge was for the longest time. I thought she was a weird OC or something, because she looks like an OC to me. My dad told me that you can cook better than your mom. Thank God you put spice in your food. Damn. Wait, aren't you French? Is your mom also not French? Do French not like seasoning? I don't know. Yes, I am. That was the first compliment in a while, damn. Draw something involving your comic, I guess. I don't know, I haven't been feeling it. That and I'm working on it in the background though. Speaking of Sonic's Rouge, the bat, yes? Question mark? My mom is French but has the palate of a dog. Oh, sad. Look, I'm from the time that if a character looks sexy, that means they're an OC. Okay. Okay, remember, I'm old. Nowadays, you got sexy canon OCs everywhere. But back in my day, if you had a Sonic character that was intentionally sexy, you know, they were an OC until, I guess, Rouge was invented or whatever. You know? Wait, let me double check my levels here. Yeah, we're good. And Nico, hello, how are you? I got kicked out of Golden Corral. What did you do? What did you do to get kicked out of Golden Corral? Sammy is old. I thought they were like 21. It's because I have such a youthful smile. But no, I'm an old lady. I have to keep saying it or else people won't believe me. Adding black pepper is a bit too much for her. No, also don't bonk me. Hi AJ, hello. Wasn't the character made in 2001? Shut up. She was in the game too. Shut up. Hi AJ, hello. Hi Lung, hello. You guys act like I play video games. I don't play the Vegemites. You know? Hey Robin, hello. To be fair, being old isn't always bad. Honestly, like, I mean, I like being older. Like, the only time I really ever feel it is when the youngsters start saying stuff I blatantly don't agree with, but I have to be like, they're young, they don't know, but they sound stupid. That's the only time I feel the old, where I'm like, oh my god, I don't understand. Ah! Also, my, like, my urge to lecture the youngsters also keeps hitting me. If we should talk about Sonic OCs, then we should talk about Archie Sonic and all the character Ken Ponders added. Oh god, what have I done? Guys, I'm not Sonic autistic. I'm not Sonic like autistic. I don't know anything about Sonic. I need to do like just call like Gummy, because like Gumshoe's obsessed with Sonic. Be like, Gummy, come here and talk to my chat about Sonic for an hour. I don't know what's going on. Also, you don't want people to bug you. Why do you have it? Because I was blackmailed. Anyway, oh, I have tea. I can drink my tea for hydration. I don't know why I was like angry and or shocked whenever I drink tea. Remember when all you had to do to make a Sonic OC was just recolor one of the characters? Yeah, but this like original character does still. They oh god. If they say do or say anything stupid, I just call them stupid. Yeah. As an almost 24-year-old, I take offense at being called unaware. Not Sonichu, oh god. Like, because like I will run into it like all the time where I'm minding my own business, being a complete normal individual, and some youngster in their 20s will say some shit and act like they know everything, and I'm sitting there being like, that's not how it is. But they're convinced that they do know how it is because all they ever do is scroll one of or two social sites, and I'm sitting there being like, okay. Because like the amount of like people who think they know everything because Twitter did something stupid is starting to bother me. Because they don't talk to like anybody outside of Twitter, so they just assume this is just the way it is, you know. See, I probably played a Sonic game twice in my life, and the only thing I can remember is that he got into a 90-minute attitude or 90s attitude, I don't know, and he has an unhealthy obsession with chili cheese dogs. Yeah. Hey Pulse, hello, how are you? Flips here. Hi Pulse, missed you, hello. Whereas every 10 seconds ago you're like, aren't you French? Leave me alone, I'm old. Yeah, he's lactose, and Sonic is apparently lactose intolerant, so he doesn't put cheese on the chili dog. Me over here being raised on VHS and Don Bluth. I was raised on VHS Saturday cartoons that my dad recorded while sleeping, and so I kept getting commercials. Twitch vlog doesn't. Oh, not Twitch. Oh god. Oh boy. Hey Ellie, hello. Man, the chat's going a little faster than I'm used to. Damn. You see how many arguments worked out my sticks? Oh no. I got into an argument where the worker fucked up my steak 6 times. Now, mind you, they were looking at their phone each time watching podcast cat's eye video. The manager was called. Multiple people agreed with my story, but she claimed she was overstimulated. Oh no. And needed to detox. Then she pulled out the autism card. Oh god dang it. And asked my manager if it was true. The manager said it wasn't on her paperwork. Who writes that on their... Who, just so you know, before you employ me, I have autism. Who does that? She said I was being misogynistic. And I said, and I quote, "It's misogynistic to tell you that you fucked up my steak 6 times." And they came to me. Oh my god. See, this is a 20-something. I'm sorry, I would get arrested because I would just bitch slap this kid. I stretch. Oh god. Ow. I was like, didn't work. Look. Roger, I know you're French, but I can't read French. Hi, Lily. Hello. How are you? You said you're not as Sonic. Yeah, you know, the charge. Shut up. Bro, I'm autistic and I don't weaponize. I know a lot of people who are autistic who don't weaponize it, so it always pisses me off when I see someone do it. Watch as your story gets added to our entitled people. Oh my god. Hurt yourself, you'll be less stupid. I can't. Someone help. Once a girl in a cosplay community who stalked and harassed a bunch of people. A whole post was made about her, and her sister came forward trying to say that it was okay because she goes, she has autism. Sorry ma'am, your disability is not an excuse to harass people coming from someone who's autistic. I swear. He's like, I took care of another Wendy's for you. Oh yeah, I forgot you keep doing that. I don't know, as someone who isn't any type of neurospicy, but I seem like I am because I'm just traumatized, it's very awkward. Because I'm I don't if I am, I'm a very low spectrum person, if I am at all. I refuse to go check until the current political situation simmers down, because I don't want to get put on a list, you know. One thing that does not slide with me is using your disability or disorder as an excuse to hurt or be a dick to someone. Yeah. So it's sorry, I can't help but be misogynistic. I'm autistic. And I'm stop it. No, that's not how that works, and you know it. My friends say I'm autistic, but I never did the test. I haven't done the test either, but it's not enough. If I am, it's not enough for me to have to, I don't know, do anything specific or whatever, you know, because it is a spectrum. So some people are on the high end and some people are on the low end. If I am at all, I'm probably more on the low end, where it's kind of barely noticeable. I got autism, but goddamn it, I paid $28 fucking dollars to your for it to eat subpar food by making a group of white people 3 stray Hispanics. I can't. No! Being neurospicy seems to be a requirement to be a VTuber. I'm starting to think so. I'm on a list, multiple of them. Dang it, Roderick. I'm awkward. I won't go on about making it other people's. Me either. I'm just super angry. I'm neurospicy and traumatized. Oh no. I thought Axel was autistic just to end up finding out that I scored much higher than him. Oh no. I'm spicy, you know why? I made the seasoning tray fall by accident. I'm seasoned and ready. Oh my god. I need to take a shower now. Okay, go take a shower. I'm just problematic mood. I took the test for him and laughed evilly as I wrote down his answer for him and flipped it and asked him to say. Oh man, I only got Neuro Spice seasoned with sci-fi and fantasy. Ooh, tasty. It was the day Ellie considered going to check, and I wonder as I found out he was right. Like, because the other thing is, like, it's very hard, like, and I think it's just because of my age, because I am an older Black woman, so even if I am, it's not going to even change anything. Like, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do if I do have any type of neural spiciness? You know, what am I even going to do? Nothing. I would do nothing. No tests yet. Autism and ADHD aren't really good here. Like, it gets stigmatized and villainized. Honestly, Cass, same where I live. It's like, that's the other reason I'm like, I am not about to, because like I actually remember I told my roommate that I wonder if I am, and it became a disaster, because it's not her fault, but my roommate has a bunch of more conservative leanings, and so it got dangerously close to anybody who's neurospicy might need to not live anymore. And I'm like, girl, calm down. That, and I think she might also be neurospicy, so we're like, and I'm sitting there being like, are you okay? Calm down. The Spectrumites are people too. Calm down, honey. It was kind of bad. I'm like, never bringing that up again. I'm like, oh boy. There's this guy in my town, and you know, he's on the spectrum because he uses it to get free stuff and food from the Chinese place. What the hell? I mean, I get free stuff because of, like, the Filipino ladies like me and they want me to be fat. I get the autism diagnosis very early on because I was strangely attracted to the sound of running water. What? Hey, being neurospicy is fascinating. Granted, I am undiagnosed because I'm pretty fucking obvious. Yay, 3 streak, woo! You're also gonna continue to be a dork and adorable if you will. Will I? And also, I do know what I'm gonna draw today. I think I'm gonna draw Toby, because I never draw Toby. So we're drawing Toby today. No boobs for you. We're gonna have a boobless stream. Well, except for mine, I guess. My boob are the only ones you get to see. I mean, not more than this. We're not flashing anybody. I got the kind of autism that gives me the most dude bro representation to man, soccer, wrestling, anime, rap music. Oh my god, no fucking parties. I cannot. Y'all are ridiculous. I'm starting to wonder if everybody in my like audience is autistic at this point. That's not a bad thing. I just noticed a pattern here. I'm not getting tested because the nearest test site we could find was on the other side of the British mainland. Oh my god. Also, hey there, the Pokemon Pharaoh. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon mom boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. How you doing? Catching up on my chat. And I'm here in North Scotland. Oh god. I did a calculation on how many inches of Wiener Bunny ribbon took during her Freightliner train run. What? Oh boy, you're losing me. You're losing me, chat. Damn, the Filipino. They're all like, a lot of them are specifically Filipino. You see, luckily I can't get drafted. Unsalt people. Unsalt what? People let it to affect their life and control the other hand. On the other hand, for me, I made. Oh god, it make me understand myself a whole lot more, and used to think that I was a big weirdo for doing stuff in patterns and order of being uncomfortable with touch and certain food, and why everything overstimulates me. And I'm currently growing my hair out and I'm losing it because my hair is my biggest sensory. No! Wait, what'd you clip for? The fuck? Imagine being so on the spectrum that you miss that you're on the spectrum. Oh lord, he has a video on YouTube that calls eggs to Max on YouTube. You guys are losing me. Oh god. I've been say-so, oh god. No flashing. Attack so hello, how you doing? Hey, why are we talking about? I don't know what's going on. I'm getting lost. Help. Look, Filipino is Filipino. Just say Manganda Khan, they'll probably give you something. I mean, I just stand there looking like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I literally said, oh my god, I have to have, I think I'm gonna go on a diet, and the minute I said that, I just kept getting food, and I'm just like, wait. I know they might be trying to sabotage me or something, or maybe they just don't think I need to like go on a diet. I said it randomly as a joke, but I've been getting free spaghetti. And I'm like, I ain't gonna stop now. Like, I don't know. She's super nice around me. Let's see, I have two states, either hyper focused or unrelenting or completely scatterbrained and disorganized. There is no middle ground mode. Oh, we're talking about, okay, she's pregnant now. Okay, lovely. What the hell? Dude, what? We're gonna move on from that, because remember, we're a say-so here. That is weird, though. I mean, more power to her, I guess. Damn. I'm undiagnosed. The amount of peer reviews I've got from diagnosed people is, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like I said, if I am, I'm just on the lower end of the spectrum, just because, like, I don't know. I think it's because, like, I'm just there enough to basically be able to force myself to focus if I need to. You know? She's an awful person, I wouldn't doubt. She is filled with disease, oh god. Alright, chat, we're moving on from the weird porn lady. It's getting weird. I don't even know who the hell that is. We're gonna move on. We're changing lanes on the train track. That's something that can happen. Speaking of that, I almost got hit by a train the other day. Like, you know, when the, like, depending on what your country is, like when you have the train tracks and you have like those little pole things come down, well, I almost got caught in between them. Like, I legitimately almost got caught in between those, and I was like, oh shit, I had to hurry up across the tracks, or else I was gonna get caught by the train. I was just like, I thought they pinned down way before the train got there, but I was like, oh, I can see the train right there. Oh no! I almost got Final Destination, y'all. I almost got Final Destination. But don't worry, obviously I survived. I'm almost absolutely unhinged, and I'm just gonna keeping it on the leash. We could have lost Semi and none of us would have known. It was just like, sorry, boss was. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes in the back of my mind, I do wonder, like, how would that go? Because, like, unlike a lot, like, not like a lot of people, but like, I don't really have like know anybody IRL that would even know that, like, I'm a VTuber. So I'm like, am I gonna have to like have a contingency plan for my roommate to log on to my Twitter and be like, tell everyone what happened to me? Tell them I got kidnapped to Botswana. No. No, like, or if I got mugged on the street, will I literally just log on and just be like, well, I got stabbed. Goodbye, everyone. Like, I'm just like, man, that was a weird last thought to have. Like, I'm just like, I hope I never. My preference even is that I'm like a 170-year-old lady on life support doing text to speech, and I want my last word to be what, and I just, you know, cease to be. And then people be like, why? You could have said anything. Why? And then everyone will find all my horrifying fan fiction and I will get canceled retroactively. That is my dream. To just get canceled retroactively after I'm dead. You know me, right? Like, I'm just like, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. They're gonna like look at my like hard drive and just be like, oh dear God. Gonna keep all the gods in the notebook, kind of like a will, the only the you explode. Oh yeah, it's all the goods. And it reads the button still button. Yes, I gotta make sure my last word is literally a typo. That would be so on brand for me. When we go to Soul Crush, I forget the send me in her consciousness. Like, don't put me on the internet. Don't have me have free reign on the internet. I'll just go into everybody's folders. I'll go in everybody's email and see what's going on in there. I'm checking out 85. Probably is the weirdest, stupidest one. Like, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna live as long as humanly possible. I'm gonna set a record for how long I live, and I'm gonna just be the worst example. They're gonna have to edit half the stuff I've said just so I don't seem like a complete nutbar. That'd be great. I'm so nosy. I love snooping. Axel think I'm checking if he's cheating. I just love one more drink. Oh, mood. Yeah, I'm just gonna be GLaDOS. Can you ever imagine any type of like AI or whatever that has my voice? I'd just be like, JK. It is so bad. Like, I have a personal belief. This is a personal belief, okay? A personal belief. But I always thought, like, when, like, I can't really believe in heaven. If you believe in heaven, that's fine. Heaven is real for you. But I always imagine that you just kind of, once you leave this mortal coil, you kind of live in all of the memories of the people that remember you and any stuff you made, you know? Mainly because I want H.P. Lovecraft to suffer in his own fiction. But that's just me. This is gonna be like my great grandma all over again. How's this woman still kicking? Because I'm the best. What type of beans are you feeding that lady? Like, I don't know. I that's just my personal belief. Just because it's a very fun thought to have for artists, you know. For artists and writers, you just go, like, you basically just get isekai in whatever you made. So, I don't know. Someone got suckered into Game of Thrones or something. I don't know. Like, yeah. Oh, speaking of not crashing out today, I was reading Black Butler, right? And I was like, okay, this is still ass, but I'm still here. Okay, cool. I'm still here. So I'm in, like, I don't know, the stupid school arc or something, and I'm sitting there being like, okay, it can't just be me. It can't just be me, because, like, in the stupid little school arc, you know, they have this entire, it's like an all-boys school, and they have it where, like, younger boys can be, like, you know, the assistant to older boys, but they call the younger boys something that I think is actually a slur. And I'm like, I understand in England it's not a slur, because I think it's another word for, like, cigarettes, but I'm just like, that's not better. Why couldn't they just call them little bros or something? Why you gotta call them a weird little slur? It's awkward. And they just keep saying it. And I'm like, yeah, that word. They just keep saying it. I'm like, is this a translation problem? Or is this like, we're gonna be authentically English? And I'm like, in my opinion, I believe that we get the chance to go into with the family or reincarnate, and also believe that there is no hell, and as much as God loves all of his children, and I oh God, and I really do believe that he wouldn't have the strength to hurt them, and he'll just shut them down, explaining to them their sin, and then shut them down forever like a PC. You go through an ending interview and it's like, okay, this is what you did wrong, so what would you like to do? We're dealing with 4 chronic illnesses. Oh God. And I don't want to be the bedbound with like 100. Nah, I'm throwing myself at the Kraken. Not the Kraken. Sorry, what could it even be? Don't worry about it. But like, but it's so weird. And I'm like, and I'm trying to get invested. Like, I'm not invested. I'm literally just here because Sebastian, like, that author knows exactly what they're doing. They're like, I want to have this insufferable main character, but don't worry, y'all. Here's Sebastian. I'm going to shake Sebastian like a set of keys. Because every time I'm like, wow, I want to leave, Sebastian's like, but I'm over here. And I'm like, God damn, he looks really good in that outfit. Like, I hate that. I hate that Sebastian's just, like, literally shackling me to the stupid theory. And I'm like, no, I want to leave. Like, Sebastian and, like, Viscount Druid Like, this character Druid is like my favorite character. I know he has to actually be evil, but he's so stupid. He's so stupid. I can't take this guy seriously. He's just the most flamboyant, idiotic man I've ever seen, and I love him. Won't forgive the scare I had when someone said my username was a slur. Oh my god, yeah, the whole cream puff thing. I'm like, oh my god. People need to calm down. I think people are just looking for a reason to be mad because everyone is very upset right now. But you're gaslit into thinking your feelings are not valid. Your feelings are valid, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, mind you. Your emotions are actually a very honest reaction to what's happening to you, even if your mind doesn't understand it. Because your emotions are just faster, you know? It may take a minute to untangle it, but your feelings are always valid because you don't feel anything for no reason, even if people say you do, because they're lying. Because they just don't want to deal with your negative feelings, that's all. The boy makes you want to leave the twink. Like, Sebastian's not even a twink, he's just a beautiful feminine man. What is, like they kind of got rid of the name for a feminine man, but it's just Metro. Like, he's just Metro. Like, or flamboyant, whatever. But like, Sebastian is the only thing that keeps me in that stupid series. Okay, well, so, like, Sebastian, Viscount Pruitt, whenever he inevitably shows up, and like, the Indian guys. The guys from India are so fucking cute. They are my children. I love them so much. He's just so cute. Ah, it's so stupid. Okay, I like me some dumb guys, okay? I love me some dumb guys. Leave me alone. See, my name contains the word to prevent it from a username of a Christian, not the Christian game servers, oh boy. What do you think a twink is? Like, no, like, a twink, like, okay, this whole twink situation kind of gets on my nerves because hi Rashanka, hi. But I keep getting told that a twink is basically a younger than 20 skinny young man who's just not intimidating. Like, I've been told that that's what a twink is. So if you're like 6 foot or whatever, you can't be a twink. If you have any muscular anything, you can't be a twink, you know? But like, I don't like drawing body hair just because it's really complicated and looks really bad very quickly. But apparently because none of my men have a lot of body hair, that makes them twinks. I'm like, you're just saying that because you don't like you don't want them to be seen as masculine. That's what it feels like. I'm just like, god damn it, stop it. It's like they're like, oh, it's not. I'm like, look here, like, y'all are always like, oh, not y'all, but like people are always like, oh, the realistic men, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, women don't look like this in real life, so shut up. They're like, well, 2 women do. Shut up. Is it it's weird. I don't know if you know Tweezo art server. No, I don't. But so problematically said, like, the mods in the chat, but not low-key, just help her with no authority. Oh god, that's horrifying. I think a twink is more like a feminine man. Like, well, there's a better term for it because, like, just like how there's a difference between a woman and a girl, even though we keep pretending they're the same thing, there's a difference between a boy and a man. And to my knowledge, twinks are actually on the boy side of things. I think a twink is a more feminine man. Like, that, like, basically, like, I don't know. I love body hair. I can't. A twink can be tall. Like, people keep fighting me on this. People who say that want a smooth partner and they need a hardware check. So thank you very much for the hydrate here. Because, like, I don't know, I always thought that what the twink thing really means is I am attracted to this man, therefore he is a twink, versus whatever twinks are made of, because I also keep getting my characters shoved into the femboy category, which to me femboys are a blatantly different thing, you know, but it's more like, I think this man is sexy, therefore he is a twink, because then it's not gay. And I'm like, what? I like himbo doesn't need to be super tall or massive muscles, they just need to be attractive and dumb. Like, I don't know, men have really weird categorizations though. And then it's not gay, or is it? I don't know. Like, it's always just like, wow, that sure is a not woman. I want to bang this not woman. What do you mean it's a man? Well, it's a twink, so it's not gay. And I'm like, what the? I just want to make feminine dudes. I'm bi, so yeah, guys are weird. Like, I just like feminine men. Like, every single time I run into the yaoi guys, like, okay, not every yaoi guy, because some yaoi guys look ugly. They're ugly. They're very ugly. If your hand is longer than your leg, you're ugly. But anyway, if your shoulder is longer than 6 feet, you're ugly. You know, like, I'm just like, no, I don't want to, like, I don't know. I just like me some feminine dudes. Like, you have a sense of style and, you know, I don't know, aren't scared of heels or whatever. Because heels are first made for men. They're masculine footwear. Shut up. I can't believe that if someone says that, it's because they're fetishizing twinks, which is weird. It is, because then they land near the category people sexualize Asian spicy content, not the Asian like spicy nonsense. I'm confused too. I just like drawing pretty guys. That's it. I just like I like drawing curvy women, and I like drawing pretty men. You know, who also will like women. I'm just. I'm a very frustrated lady. I'm like, can I just have this beautiful man also like a woman so they can go shopping for dresses together? Let me stop. That's getting dangerously close to something weird. I'm just like, god damn it. Like, I don't know, like, like, let me have some nice eyelashes or whatever. Have a pretty feminist OC, yeah, model a twink. They're sexual, like, I don't know, like the weird specs on the guys are weird, because they have known a femboy who loves to shop and is pretty, but he loves girls. So what does that imply? I don't know, because they always make it sound like the femboys also hate women, so I'm super confused. Oh, the plight of a straight femboy. Yeah, you drew average Joe, and by that I mean, yeah, I can draw average guys, like, there's nothing wrong with that. That he's human, just like to be pretty. I don't know, like, I feel sorry for guys, because guys are always been the, you know, if you do this one thing, you're gay. And they're like, but I like women. Well, if you're a man who likes a woman, that's also gay. And I'm like, God, can y'all stop doing that? It's so confusing. Just let the boys do what they want. So, like, I feel like I've actually heard this somewhere. Like, I was like minding my own business, and they're like, no, if you're a man who likes women, that's homophobic. And I'm like, what the fuck? You can't do it. What? Like, I heard this IRL. This is not online. I was at a freaking restaurant and I heard this conversation next to me. I'm just like, you can't. You can't. No. We've come full circles. It's not gay to like women. It's not gay liking women. Mind you, these are insincere homophobic men who are categorized as shit. Yeah, pretty much. Look, like, homophobia is all the phobias are irrational, and they have to do really weird mental gymnastics to justify themselves. And people stop saying that other people's characters are gay or trans, because then it weird, like, why are you altering someone's— oh, I get that all the time. Like, anybody who sees like Daniel or Leo are like, they're gay, and I'm like, never mind the fact that these two characters in particular are obsessed with women. Like, Daniel's obsessed with me and Leo's obsessed with Stella, who are both women. So I'm just like, okay, just say you think the guy is sexy. It's all right. Fellas, it is gay breathing because you inhale another man's breath. I can't. You had to fight yourself not to respond. I did. I had to. I had my roommates looking at me like, bitch, don't you say nothing. I'm just like, Heading out to the store. Any requests? I would like a cookie. Anyway, I'm still waiting for— no, Jackson's not gonna get those Crocs. Unless they don't— no, we're not gonna do the headlight. He's gonna have regular Crocs, and that's that. Anyway, let me get the drawing so I can say I'm actually doing a drawing stream. I'm probably just gonna do some skip. I gotta do actual art at some point, but I can't. No, Cass. I said no. So I don't know. We're being normal today. All right, let's get this party started. Might as well give him the headlights. No, he's getting regular yellow Crocs for Christmas. Man. Okay. You're awake, Axel, you butt. Axel, why are you ignoring Ellie, you monster? I can't believe you're ignoring her. See, Ellie, I would never ignore your messages. That's why you should come to me instead. I'll take care of you, honey. I'm retiring. Someone take my bag now. Oh, Oreos are good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm getting everything set up so we can switch over so I can finally draw Toby, I guess. Let's see. Are you winning, son? Of course, mother. I am always. Oh shit, I'm gonna definitely close this. See, this is why I have to get everything ready so I don't accidentally, like, you know, open up on a picture of anything saucy. Anyway. Because you guys can't handle the sauce. You can't handle it. You can't handle the goods. Okay, let's head on over. Let's see. Oh, oops. Things off. And then what? Anyway. So I'm considering holding a comfy spot for me on the sofa, and I'll curl up there. Yes. Alrighty. Let's see. I'll probably do something simple because I never get to draw Toby at all. Welcome back from the shower. I can handle all that. I'm one money buddy. So he doesn't want to reveal her gotcha men. Leave my gotcha men alone. Let's see. You know, I'll do a very short mini comic or something. Hey there, not 6'7". Oh god. Anyway, hello, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon mom boss. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. Anyway, if you see a bunny and Semi's drawing, that's just me. We need sauce now. Sure, tomato, barbecue. Probably barbecue. Oh wait, shit. I didn't even know that. Okay. Let's see here. Because I'm like, you know what? I need to draw Toby more because Toby is adorable and I love him. So yeah. he is literally the best. But hello, how are you? I don't know if you've been keeping up, but torturing like Lucky and Yang with my D&D games. Ooh. Sadly I haven't been, but it sounds funny. Let's see. I'm gonna do something very, very funny. Let's see here. Wait, how long is your arm? Okay. All right. What was I doing? Oh, anyway. Let's see here. All in all, I've had at least a pretty decent week, though. I went to see a specialist, and thankfully things are better now. So I'm glad about that. I'm glad I'm no longer horrifyingly dying. I wasn't dying, but I was very uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. Then you should draw a chubby woman someday. I would, but like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna be completely 110% with you, chat. One reason I don't draw other things is because I'm kind of tired of perverts following. You know, because I have so many nice, like, okay, so I actually collect, I like to collect images and stuff like that for reference. And I have so many cute, like, chubby models. Like, they are beautiful. Like, I want to actually draw some, just like some, like, chubby woman, but like, I keep getting these perverts following me. I hate it, you know? It's good. Yeah, no, I actually make sure I do have really good, some really good, like, I actually have models I have chubby men, chubby women, like all kinds of people, you know, because I think a lot of people don't want to, like, it's kind of hard to imagine something you never look at. So I want to make sure that I can actually, like, you know, actually imagine bigger people. And so I do have a ton of pictures, you know. For you, excellent. Nansville, yeah. Because you can give Toby a diamond sword so he can... No, not swinging the sword saw. Last session, Lucky was just acting like a dad, having complicated feelings towards the tavern waitress, and Yang fought a Wells catfish. But for that, so give it... Oh, geez. That sounds fun. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I know I shouldn't, like, care, because, like, you know, at least people are looking at my stuff. I'm like, it does bother me, you know, it does, because then I'm like, what am I doing to keep attracting these people exactly? Like, what am I doing, you know, that keeps this happening? I'm trying to learn how to draw more chubby arms and a little bit better at the chub, but I won't deny that the pervs, because yeah, Toast DM me if the art would be honored. Okay, let's see. I don't worry about the feet incident and how you attract feet people, and she's genuinely confused about why. I don't know, like, and I'm not gonna, I can't even pretend that I'm not gonna, like, kink shame people, because, like, I am not a good person, so I don't have to be pussyfooting around of, like, no, I don't like your kink and it's weird. You know, so she basically fought the person-sized catfish. Oh, okay. Oh god. Visualize and execute. Yes. Let's see. Like, and it's like, I don't know, it's just mainly because, like, I'm just kind of like, because it makes me paranoid, being like, what am I doing exactly for this to keep happening? You know, like, what am I doing? They're like, for this to keep happening, for these, like, weirdos to keep coming in nowhere and then trying to DM me. What am I doing? I will say a good call on Twitter, cropping the picture, but I think the perverts are probably gonna pop up in it. Like, they do, but, like, I don't know. I get, like, not even just, like, the regular kind, but, like, the ones who, like, because again, I do actually check out everybody who follows me, because I'm actually curious, because I never know if I'm going to be followed by another artist or another creator. So I like to check them out to see if there's somebody I would like to follow back, and it's almost always someone who's into some hardcore weirdness, and I'm just like, is it because I just have big boobs? Is that it? Like, is that why? You know? I'm not getting rid of my boobs. I'm not gonna change my, like, fucking, you know, I'm not gonna change what I look like, but, like, what am I doing? Why can't, like, I'm just like, because it also makes me wonder, do I just alienate just average people or something, you know? Look at the amount of dumbassery I post on Twitter. Oh god. Like, I don't know, like, that's more my thing. I'm like, do I just alienate just your average person or something because I look this way? I don't want to change the way I look, but it does make me kind of wonder about that, you know? Like, I don't know. The other two during the small cat was just pure chaos in the best way possible, and the Bigfoot part was doing a back alley swamp seed deal, or swamp weed deal. Good lord. You guys are weird out about boobs, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I guess it's just kind of the lot I have that I'm just gonna attract weird perverts that make me uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like, eh. Oh, wait, let me get my right here. Okay. There we go. So I can see what the crap everything is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but I kind of think about that from time to time, because I'm like, because the thing is, I actually don't mind if someone's a pervert, but it's just kind of like, you know. Oh wait, yeah, I should probably save this. Let's see, we're gonna go with 202. I think we're on 8. Yeah. No, wait, we're on 9. We're on 9. There we go. People need to be bonked sometimes. They do. Probably the boobs, not gonna lie. I've seen your comment section whenever I see you or someone else, and the only comment is like, yeah, the Yugi gift. Yeah. Like, I like Twitter, but like I actually have had to just not use Twitter for a while. Like I haven't even, like, because I used to post every day just to like a good morning, but now I don't even want to do that because just sometimes like I will never know when I'm gonna get randomly flashbanged on Twitter by something, and I'm just like, and I kind of feel bad about it that I like, you know, and it's like it's not even it's like I can't use the following tab half the time because I try to follow other creators or other VTubers and they just keep posting porn, and I'm like, and I feel kind of bad that I'm like, I kind of want to unfollow you because you just keep posting porn. Like, god damn it. Like, I'm supposed to be friends. You know, because they're like, oh, Jemmy unfollowed me, she hates me, and I'm like, no, I'm tired of you posting porn all the time. Like, ah. You know? Yeah. Also depends on what you define as normal people, because you being a VTuber would be enough to alienate most normal people. This is true. I know that, especially because I don't even look like a standard VTuber, you know? Like, I don't even have, I know, because I don't look like a standard VTuber, I look like a freaking hentai character, you know, because, well, I just like the way this looks, you know? Like I understand that, you know? I don't know. I just like, I kind of wish like I didn't alienate people so easily, I guess. Going to have the what the heck crap? Cass, what even is that? Yeah, no, so I just was thinking I was just thinking something going on for you in the background. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating for me because I find a ton of I actually find a ton of artists on Twitter, like mostly Japanese, honestly, but like because most of like English speaking artists have moved on or they don't use it anymore, you know, which to me is kind of sad, but I also do understand because everyone's trying to be a dick on Twitter, you know, so I get that, you know, but I'm like, but I find some really great artists there, and I don't know, I just think that's kind of sad. You know, and that everyone like, and I know not everybody is a pervert on there, it's just a lot. You know. Yeah, just make a list. Or muting people can help while you can't see them, while you can't see their stuff. You're still following them, like, yeah, but eventually like they also won't see you, and they'll also start realizing that you muted them, and then they get offended anyway, you know. I'm like, in the best way, you look like a Yu-Gi-Oh character with your hairstyle. Thanks. Since I gave Ellie my Twitter, she's been accidentally using it, so it's filled with lewd art of furries and chubby women. I can't. Like, I'm like, like, you know, whatever your king says is it's fine, but I just don't want to see it, you know. And not only that, but sometimes, like, you know, especially because it's popular to have wild takes, some of that stuff be getting low-key kind of toxic. And I have to mute, so it's not just because of perverted stuff. I have to mute almost everybody I know because I'm tired of seeing their takes that I don't agree with, you know, where I'm like, man, I don't know, I don't like knowing that you may be unconsciously a bit of the phobic. You know, like, like, I just want to find this one, I like this one artist that just makes pretty pictures of fish or something, you know. One of my favorite things, you could have a image of a woman with big boobs and you'll see other guys being perverts, and my comment is, as always, is, oh dear gods, the back pain. Because speaking from experience, chronic back pain, it fucking sucks, so I can sympathize. Like, not if you have, like, yeah, but if you have proper support, like, people don't understand what a good bra will do, because people want to get the fancy bras. Like, no, you have to get a nice supportive bra. It won't be sexy because it's functional, and that's okay. But people don't know what functional bras look like because they keep getting the ones with the horrifying cups. The cups are evil. They will stab you. Don't do it. Damn, semi-muted me. Jokes. It's fine. All I repost are Yuri art and the occasional godly art whenever I'm on the horrendous site. Yeah. Like, 'cause I have so many like cool people I follow on there. It's just like, it's just so frustrating to me, you know? And I can't even support other VTubers without them just descending into porn nonsense, you know? Hot take, I don't want to see booba 24/7 of my time. Like, I don't. Like, I literally keep using I keep using Twitter because I actually find like there's a lot of funny jokes on there. Like, there are, you know, I love the funny, you know, but there's just so much, like, and it's like, if I'm on the For You page, I have an easier time because that's not people I know, and so I'm less likely to encounter nonsense, you know? I'm just like, I don't know why almost every other VTuber that I follow is just like, let's do, like, if they're not big enough to have their own like fan art or something, they will just post thirsty nonsense all the time. I'm like, oh god, you know, function over fashion is supposed to be the motto. No one follows it. Yeah, I mean, I do, but still smell of spice, but I am no longer painted with spice, I say. I just stopped using Twitter, went to Instagram. I have finished my algo there and I reworked it. So a lot of like low price Princess Peach images from Mario. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's like I have to kind of come to terms with the fact that there's not really gonna ever be another good art site, because like Instagram is kind of crap because the AI took over, you know? Like, I don't even know what DeviantArt's doing, and like Twitter's really great for people just seeing your art, but I'm like, I don't really draw enough, you know, to kind of take advantage of that. Like, I don't really like draw enough for that, and I'm just like, let's see, post that I should have had. So send me as a straight femboy. No, you're silly. Here, like, it's just kind of exhausting, honestly, in my opinion. Especially like, and I understand, I probably frustrate people because I look like I would be a much more perverted person, but I'm not. You know, I just really like the way this looks. I like the way my character looks, you know, like, I really do. Like, and not even like just for me. I like looking at me. I'm not even doing this for male attention. In fact, male attention bothers me, you know? Like, I legitimately just like the way this character looks. She looks powerful and awesome and like an adult, you know? But like, I don't know, like, it's like so frustrating that I can't really like just exist without like a bunch of people being like, when's the porn gonna come out? And I'm just like, never. Like, never. Meta has been so horrendous in terms of training AI that people tend to have to repeatedly send opt-out stuff to the Meta. Yeah. Oh, Meta. I hate Meta so much. I can barely use like Instagram. You look like you'll pay a little pocket change in a busy hour. What? Okay. Like, even with like, you know, because and again, I just like drawing like more like, you know, I do like drawing sexy ladies. Like, I do, just because I get frustrated with how like when you do see a sexy lady, she's always just like, not always, but like a lot of time there's like, you can tell she's basically the equivalent of a paper cutout where you're supposed to just stare at her and nothing else, you know? And that frustrates me, that I'm like, why can't we just have a mature big booboed woman who's not just basically made for porn? Like, damn it. Yeah, man. Damn it. Ugh. Like, I know I make jokes about it, like, and I don't mind a joke here and there, but like the fact that some people legitly do try to like, you know, none of y'all, no, y'all, most of y'all are fine. Like, don't think I'm talking about any of y'all, you know. Now, a lot of people do literally want to try to like push me into that direction, and I'm just like I'm so glad that like, I think if I didn't have like an actual freaking real job, like I'd be desperate enough to do it, because some people legitimately want me to go in that direction and I don't want to, you know? See. I might make a separate Twitter just to drop my outfits and stuff. Like, I'm tempted to do that too. Like, you guys have no idea how tempted I am to just like literally slink off into the ether, you know, and just basically become an art person, art tuber. Like instead of being a VTuber, just basically be like, this is just my avatar for my art Sona or something. I'm so tempted to do that, you guys, to just not be a VTuber anymore. See, why did the man break up with his vampire girlfriend? Because she sucked the life out of him. Oh my god. I'll tell you the Alex. Hello, how are you? She's talking about us, guys. Also, thank you very much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. I accidentally found you again. Oh. Male attention bothers me. You should have put that in your Twitch bio. Actually, wait, scratch that. You'll probably hate the guys calling you a lesbian. Like, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, because I'm also in the fact that I'm not into a lot of, like, you know, yaoi or anything doesn't help. You know, like, I'm not even into yaoi or anything. I'm just literally just a freaking booba lady who just likes boobs. I'm tired of everybody being flat as hell, you know? Like, I'm just like, I don't know, like, I legitimately don't want to be a VTuber anymore. But I don't want to be a VTuber, but I don't want to stop VTubing. Like, yes, I do love me some butlers, but I'm like, man, I don't want to be a VTuber anymore. I just want to VTube and no one know I'm a VTuber, so I don't get the weird VTuber association, you know? Like, okay, let me get my boy. Let me get my boy so I can draw him properly. Where are you? Here he is. Burp. There we go. Look at him. Look at him. Anyway. Let's see. There we go. There we go. I thought something was wrong. You don't have to be into yaoi if you like guys. I'm not like, I can't get any, like, I can't, like, not, and again, because I differentiate yaoi and just gay guys. Like, one is disgusting. But if it's a story about two guys just being cute together, fine. But I don't ever classify that as yaoi, because yaoi has a very distinct, weird, awkward flavor that I hate. I mean, you could just time to remove the VTuber tag and explain the model as a persona. I might do that. Should I send a picture of the doorman to send me to see? No, stop it! Don't send me anything. There we go. But like, I don't know, like, I'm kind of tempted just to be like, I might actually just like say I'm not a VTuber at all. But then like it gets a little awkward when other VTubers want to talk to me. Like, you know? Like, it gets a little awkward because everyone else is still a VTuber, you know? Yes, you could say Semi is truly of the community. No. Not the sassy. Let's see. That's fine. This, because he actually keeps his hair pretty combed. That's fine. I quit the VTuber scene because, well, I don't stream anymore. Like, so actually, like, because the thing is, I actually do like streaming. Like, I do. Streaming is freaking fun. I just don't want any of, like, the freaking, like, you know, like, VTuber association, though. Like, that's my thing. You know, because, like, VTubers are kind of ass. Like, they're kind of terrible. I'll see you, Goober. I finally made my butler outfit. Ooh, nice. Did you know that the sausage can be upside down while cooking the grill? I think it's called Boys Love, which sounds better. Like, I don't like Boys Love. I don't like BL either. I do not like BL or like yaoi, like, because there's a very distinct awkward focus not on the relationship per se, because even boys love is weirdly sexual. Like there's no like, you know, there's not a lot of, like, for example, there's a lot of weird, like, the characters don't even realize they're gay because they're actually not. They're actually two straight guys in a relationship, and it's super awkward. You know? Let's see. Oh god, that reminds me that I have no idea how to tell if the sausage is turned over. Oh my god. What are you talking about? That's why I look overly big. Yeah. But like, that's my thing. It's just like, you know, because for me, I like, you know, because I'm the same thing with like any relationship. Like, you know, it's not like I'm not, that's why I don't say I like, I don't hate LGBT, like LGBT stories, but I don't like yaoi in particular, just because that tends to be like this kind of weird, you know, it's very weird to me, and I don't like it, because I like relationships themselves that can be a little messy, but if the messiness is just, wow, I don't know if I want this guy to hit me in the back or not, is just really annoying. You know, like I'm just like, I'm like, oh wow, because I already know eventually he's gonna be fine with the weird traumatizing thing that's gonna happen to him, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. Like, all right, good for you. Can the boy throw hands with Spider Grandma? No, we've been over this. That's not allowed. Okay. Oh, you have like the, oh wait, you have just the regular kind. You have regular. You have the tiniest little tie. There we go. Yes. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, it just kind of frustrates me because I don't like straight stories like this either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be okay with it just because there's a man and woman there, or two girls or whatever. I feel this way like about everything, but a lot of times people just like when it comes to like, you know, any like, you know, like yaoi or yuri or whatever, there's always this, it's fine as long as there's no opposite gender involved, no matter how weirdly creepy or toxic it is, you know. And every time someone recommends me a story, I'm just like, this is so awkward. You know, it depends on the VTuber. Some are horrible and give everyone else a bad rap and gives VTubing negative energy, and it sucks for everyone else who is already just a VTubing for fun. Yeah. Chat dribble, let me get it. Let me get the chat dribble. We'll use this one. Here you are. There's your chat dribble. Like, because I like VTubing as, like, I actually do like VTubing, like, as a medium. It is very interesting to me, you know? Like, I like it a lot. It's just so, now it's just weirdly tainted and I hate it. Everyone's always just, and it's so hard to, like, it's so hard to stay positive, because then eventually people will start weaponizing your positivity, being like, you're trying to ignore all of the travesty that's happening. Like, what is your take on the latest stupid thing that everyone's mad about, you know? And I'm like, I don't care, like, you know, I'm just like, I don't care about anything that's happening because I refuse to look. I'm like, I refuse to look, so what do you want from me? Like, god damn it. I just don't like, I like the being able to draw my own avatar. That's literally what attracted me to it. I mean, I still need to make the semi pad. What's the semi patch? What's that? Oh, so that's a, yeah, like, it's supposed to be like a dragon tribble, so dribble, but it's basically basketball shaped. Like, it's basically basketball shaped. And stuff like that is why I block so many people, like, because again, like, the site does have more positives than negatives for me, just because I do actually curate my my feed quite well. It's just it's hard to curate it when it comes to VTubers, because you never know, one of them is gonna say some weird phobic nonsense. Like, you never know when that's gonna happen. Like, And see, the semi patch is semi on a patch of fabric. Ah, I see. Let's see here. There we go. He is so short. I'm so glad that like Chilchuck from Thing exists, where we see a small man who's not child coded. You know? Like, that's nice. I'm like, yay. I'm like, you know, because he doesn't even act like a kid. He's very much I'm like in my 40s. Look, old man. Like, he's just like, he's great. Here. There we go. Let's keep your nose the same long. It's like, what am I drawing? I don't know. Oh man, I'm drawing something stupid. Here. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh. Let's see, the only like Yuri adjacent thing I know Ellie likes the over on the host club. When I saw that my niece was watching the anime, so he told her, I blame you! He's 36 and he pays child support. Oh god. Like, I don't know, I just like the issue I have with a lot of Yuri is it's very much I don't know. I think it's because like for me, it always bothers me how no one really identifies as anything in these things. It's always just like, they're basically LGBT by omission, you know? They're always just gay by omission, as in they never state they are gay, they just are assumed to be because there's nobody else. like legitly, I always like, kind of like how I have Catboy Cafe, where the cat boys technically do not have gender because they were only created as males, so they have no concept of gender, you know? Catboy is their species. You know, they like, because I think about things like that. I'm like, no, like if you ask them what their gender is, they wouldn't really know, because Catboy is their species. There is no cat girl. There is no other, you know, there is no one, there's no like other like there's nothing there to really like offset anything, you know? And like, I don't know. Let's see. So it was like, I don't know, I always just kind of like, so whenever I see like most Yuris, it's always just, well, they don't interact with like guys, so that means that they are gay. And like, I don't know, that kind of weirds me out, because I'm like, because it's not like they're actually choosing to like girls, they just kind of like them because, I don't know, there's nobody else. You know, and I don't know, that feels weird to me, that they never choose, like, you know, they never really like choose to be with anybody, because it's kind of like they're forced to. And I don't know, that like it feels weird in that and they're not allowed to ever have like friends who are the opposite gender, so it feels more natural. It's always just like they only interact with girls, you know, or in the yaoi example, they're only allowed to interact with boys, and they're not allowed to be people, you know, because the author just wants the boys to kiss or the girls to kiss, you know. And to me, kissing is not even that big of a deal, so why does everyone keep acting like it's such a big deal? I'm like, oh wow, because I'm like, dude, you can kiss a mop, but that doesn't mean you're gonna marry it. Like, you know. Let me see. I don't know, like stuff like that just kind of like bothers me, because I'm like, because I can't get invested. I can't get invested when that stuff happens, you know, because it's like I can't really get on board with just, they like each other because there's literally, it's kind of like, I am in love with you because there is no one else on this island. You know? There we go. It's like, since there's no one else here, I guess I love you. And I'm like, like, I don't like that. Hey, hello, how are you? You know, and again, this is just my personal gripes with it. If no one else cares about that stuff, then that's completely fine. I fully acknowledge that I am very weirdly persnickety about certain things, you know? Because, like, if I'm going to be in a romantic story, we cannot have a I guess I love you because there's no one else problem. No. Like, I don't want to do that. There we go. Do you want to see breakfast? I prefer I love you because we both hate the same person with a fiery passion. I would accept that, but we don't even get to have that. You know? We don't even get to have that. We always get the, well, I stood in the same room as you for an hour. I guess we're in love now. You know? Or, like, I don't know, like, you're actually paying attention to me as a human being and recognize my pain, and I recognize your pain, and we could be together. But it's never that. It's always just like, well, you did lock me in a closet with you and forced yourself on me, so I guess we're in love. And I'm like, why? Why? I love you because there's no one else. It's very Calypso. Calypso doesn't even get the love, man. Like, Calypso doesn't even get it. Like, everyone's just like, everybody's just Calypso, except Calypso got to win instead of just, you know, Odysseus fucking off to his wife. Like, it was one, or if it was, because even enemies to lovers I don't like, because they always, it's a flip switch. It's never just the hate never lingers to add delicious drama, being like, you murdered my father and I'm never gonna forgive you for that, but also you, like, you know, helped me grieve the passing of my mother, but you still killed my dad, but like you bought me ice cream. You know, we never get any of that. It's always just like, oh, well, you might have killed my dad, but you're hot and good at sex, so I forgive you. Or you look good in a bikini, so I forgive you. I love you because the other male characters are non-existent and this is just a bland harem. Like, I'm just like, like, that stuff be getting me. That stuff be freaking getting me. I'm just like, why are we like this? Why? Why, yes, this is the only sketch we're gonna get today. Of just Toby being great. I hate you, but fuck you. Like, or shot the guy that kept hunting me down. That's how I forget. So everyone's substance, I do, like, and again, like, it doesn't even have to be a lot. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot, but I would like, you know, the chemistry to actually be not based on solely like, basically, I don't want the chemistry to be based on how attracted they are to each other, but how they are as people. And I understand a lot of times it's just, well, I find you attractive, I find you also attractive, let's make out. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's fine. Sammy, the butler outfit is now entirely finished. Good for you. Congratulations, honey. I'm proud of you. Let's see. Is there more to this? There is not. There is literally nothing more to this. It's just Toby has muscles, I guess. There will be no sense to be made here. It's like, show the guns. Oop. Oh man, I'm very easily entertained. Oldie told her I'm married and I need to get home to my wife, and she's like, well, you aren't going anywhere, so you're mine now. I would have immediately lost my shit. I mean, he also did piss off the gods, so it's kind of his own fault. I don't look over the front boy. I see. Hi, Skeleton. Hello. Who is the sassy buff child? He's not a child. He's a homunculus. He's totally over the age of 18. Let me stop. I mean, he is technically, yeah. Because Toby was created by Stella kind of on a whim, so she did not do, she basically just made him tiny because she's like, I've never made an artificial being before, and I kind of don't know if he will be stable if I make him bigger. So I should make him tiny. And that is why Toby is like 4 foot tall. Because she's like, I don't know, but she also like, she's like, she also basically gave, like, she still basically made him an adult though, which is very funny. Children are homunculi in a general sense. I can't. Oh God, what do I want to eat today? What do I want to eat today? Ah, my neck. Cause like, and the thing is like, cause I've been working on the story. So like right now it's just Toby. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna give Toby siblings or not. Like at first I was going to, but like as I was working on the story, it didn't quite work anymore. So he might get siblings, he might not. I don't know. Right now it's just him, Leo, and Stella, and it is very funny because he's as close as we get to common sense. Four flat what? Yeah, he's 4 feet flat. That's the one anime I saw with a few clips in it where it was like a daydreamer wakes up or something, and the protagonist gets told by his crush that she finds him annoying and to leave her alone, so he does, and now she's annoyed. Damn. When I come back, I'll make it. I just made Toby it's not somebody cloning me because I was also like, please don't worry about it. Like Toby is short. He pissed off he pissed off 2. One was that he's almost free until whatever's dumbass opened the bag. Pissing off Athena was a dumb move, but also she expected him to not be human, so no one's in their right mind in the story. Don't worry about it. Like, because I used to be really into Greek mythology, not so much anymore, simply just because I kind of got tired of how weird people are about it. But like one day I do want to make just a very spiteful like version of the Odyssey, where instead of it being about Odysseus, it's about the kid he basically murdered at the beginning, or his friend murdered, whatever. We're gonna just say that Odysseus did it, because it's one of those, well, Odysseus didn't do it, someone else did it, but no. In my version, we're basically just, you know, making it so he did it, because thematically that makes more sense, you know. And that he basically was like, he tries to murder this baby, and then it turns out, oh no, two gods save him, because they just do that sometimes. Like, gods interfere with prophecy constantly, so I'm like, this could have happened, you know. Short King rise up. But like, but yeah, like, it's literally just like, I forgot what the kid's actual name is. Like, I'm gonna just give him a different name, but like he basically, like, I just say he just got saved by Ares and Aphrodite, because they were on the other side of the Trojan War, and they basically secretly raised him to kill Odysseus, you know. And he basically just follows behind Odysseus the entire time, because it's like 20 years, you know. This kid will be 20 by the time he gets over to Odysseus. He's gonna be old and weird, and then he's just gonna go kill him, and it's gonna be great. He's just gonna murder Odysseus. It's gonna be beautiful. You know, it'll be great. But don't worry, he'll like get to Odysseus when Odysseus is like super old and lived his life for this beautiful wife Penelope, and he's just gonna kill him. He's also gonna, like, you know, rescue he's also gonna rescue Calypso from her island, because I said so, because I'm writing this fanfic and no one can stop me. You can tell I'm a very sane person. Here we go. My headcanon was always Zeus just wanted to see if Odysseus would do it, and like, oh, and there was no way a threat. Here we go. No, I just, because I think it'd be kind of a fun way, because like technically, like, they be doing weird edits to Odysseus' story anyway, so I'm gonna do one too. Except he rescues Calypso, and this kid basically marries her because she deserves love, and I will fight people on that. And then he just goes and kills Odysseus, and that's great. And then he goes back to rebuild Troy because he's the son of Hector. Like, look. That doesn't have to be accurate, because guess what? It's a fanfic. And as a fanfic, we can do whatever we want. Odysseus did the murder, but it was Zeus who told him to do it, so you already have the gods fucking yeah, exactly. Like that's why I'm like, no, like, yeah, Zeus told him to do it, but I don't care. But the thing is, he also did consecutively dickish things as he went along. So no, he like, and I also like the idea of everybody that got wronged by Odysseus basically like helps this kid kill him. Like Poseidon's like, oh no, you are gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna give you my blessing, you little guy, you know. Like, he gets blessings from him, gets blessings from Helios, because of course he does, and like, you know, he gets a magical wife, you know, and Calypso, he gets a magical wife from Calypso, you know, like, it's gonna be great. Like, it's gonna be beautiful. He's got, like, the Cyclops, like, helps him too, you know, he's just like, you know, that fucker blind to me, but I'm gonna, like, I'm gonna help you, kid, because, you know, you're gonna kill him, so we're good. Like, it'll be beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna just be super cheap and just like copy paste all this. As you can tell, I'm a very spiteful person that will make very spiteful fanfics. You're getting blessings from me because fuck that guy Poseidon to the kid who killed Odysseus. Who'll kill Odysseus. Exactly. Also, fun note, Odysseus wasn't from... The Odyssey wasn't from Odysseus' perspective. It's from Telemachus. No one cares about Telemarketer. No one cares about that kid. Let's see here. Like, no one cares. Alright. There we go. Alright. I do feel kind of sorry for Penelope though. Like, she's just like living her life and all these weirdos keep coming over to her house. Look, nobody cares about telemarketing. No one gives a shit. Like, who cares? Let's see. Damn, even Agent Grease was influenced by the fucking telemarketer. You and Ellie have the same love. Like, Calypso was like, you know, I understand that because she is a goddess, she can only have so much sympathy. But I don't care. like the telemarketer stopped the clip. Because I'm like, man, like, no one gives a shit, you know, like, whatever. Yes. The Greeks did their own fanfic versions of the gods way back in the day. I remember that these Spartans made Aphrodite made Aphrodite of all the gods a war goddess because, of course, well, the thing is, like, apparently, because I looked into it, Aphrodite actually does have a war version before the Spartans even got to her. Like, she did. Like, an older version of her is a war. She does have a older war variant. So they didn't make that. They didn't just make that up. Like, they got it. They stole it from somewhere. You know, same thing with like Demeter being kind of spooky. You know. Like both Demeter and like Persephone are both very spooky. Then did you know my new sport is called Telemarketer Quit Made Oh my god, what did you do? There we go. I don't know, like, well, like for me, I'm just kind of like, no, let's just like literally, like, because the thing is, it could like, because they always be making fanfics. Like they even made that one fanfic where like Odysseus had a kid with Calypso, not Calypso, with Circe, who was also named Telemarketer for some reason, and like and he kills Odysseus or whatever. Like, I want to kill Odysseus too. Aphrodite is quite an evolution of Ishtar, but that's just a theory. A mythological theory. See you next time. Yeah, because isn't like Ishtar also like a war goddess though? Like, got some nice war gods going on here. I played my new instrument instead of talking to them. It's a double kazoo. What the fuck? From what I hear, the guy that made Epic is going to make a musical about Odysseus. No one cares about Telemarketer. Who wants a musical about him? Like, what the fuck? Who even wants this? Also, hey, CocoCasta, hello. We are talking about cheese. How are you? Ishtar is the original one in her defense. I mean, yeah. Like, Ishtar is like super old because she's like a Sumerian goddess, isn't it? She's like from the Sumer. That's also where one of my favorite characters, Gilgamesh, comes from. Oh, Gilgamesh, you're too good for this world. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just gonna be super cheap about this. Super cheap. Burp, excuse me. Ishtar is the war goddess. There we go. Oh, anyway, what was I talking about? Shit. I forgot what I was talking about. Like, I straight up forgot. I don't know. Yeah, no one cares. No one gives a damn about Teletubby Odysseus' son. Like, I'm just like, I mean, I guess he goes to do stuff or something. I don't know. I don't care. Like, I'm just like I don't know. I have to assume he does stuff, but like, I don't know. I think it's because of the propaganda around like Odysseus that I can never figure out what the crap telemarketer does, you know? I think you're the only one who doesn't care about telemarketer. Well, that's all that matters, because remember, my word is law. Therefore, what I talk about matters. So yeah, no one cares about telemarketer because I said so. Like, no one cares about telemarketer. No one. Wait, actually, it should go the other way, shouldn't it? No. I'm just gonna do it this way because I don't care. Yeah. Not OD's nuts. Oh god. Like the nuttings. Let's see here. Alright. I think one of my favorite thing about a lot of like Greek myths is the simpler the task, the harder it seems to not do it. Or to do it. So like, okay, so all you gotta do, oh, you're looking at me? Okay, so all you gotta do is not eat this potato chip and like wealth shall be yours, you know? And they'll be like, okay, cool, that's simple. I just have to not eat the potato chip. And then before you know it, they're like all the way the fuck in there, just not going ham, you know? It's like, don't open a box, don't turn around, don't open a bag, don't step on the square. And they'll be like, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, oh my god. You know? Not the nutting. Oh, yeah, I probably should say. But like, it's always like that. It's like, we need to push the boulder up that hill. Well, no, that was a punishment. That was a punishment. That's not the, I don't think that's the same thing. I'm just kind of like, but every single time it's like, always like, the simpler the task, the harder it seems to be, you know? And it wouldn't even be for that long. It'll be like for like an hour or something, and they'll be like, they're like, all right, you just have to, you know, you just, all you gotta do is just not eat this blueberry. And they're like, okay, I will not eat the blueberry. And then before you know it, they have eaten all the blueberries. To be fair, pushing the boulder can give you great quad workout. Oh god. Yeah. And I always just think that's super funny. You know, it's just like, oh, yep, okay, cool. Like, and then I don't know, I always wondered if that was like just kind of a commentary on human nature, how humans just have little to no restraint, you know? Like, I always wondered if that's what the case was. It's just like, oh well, the humans can't figure their life out, so you know. Oh no. The stone right here. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? Don't get horny. Let's see. As my brain spaces out a little bit. Because I may be hungry. I might be a bit of the hungry. Wrong one. Biscuitry alive. Wait, where is this? Oh. That looked very funny for a second. That looked very funny for a second. Let's see, let's bring this down a little bit. Anyway, who does something? Hey, Bats, hello, how are you? Belated Women's Day. Yeah, it is. It was indeed the Women's Day. The Women's Day. I mean, they're allegories on humanity. Yeah. Yeah. Humans suck. Everybody's allegories. We're coming up all allegories. We're coming up all allegories. That's definitely how it sounds. Like, we're coming up all allegories. It's like, I'll allegory you. I'll allegory you all the way downtown. Whatever the fuck that means. Oh, God. It's too early in the day for me to start Fruit Looping, but here we are. Here we are. 110% Fruit Loop. Sometimes it be like that, chat. Sometimes it be like that, where you're just minding your own business, and before you know it, you're Fruit Looping. You know? Fruit Loops in years, now that I think of it. I haven't had it in years. I should probably use some Fruit Loops. Like, I remember the taste of Fruit Loops, but I haven't had any in a while. Oh yeah, have a good nap. Sorry about that. Bye, Rogic. Anyway. Hope you have a glorious, glorious sleep. Let's see here. Look at my boy. Look at him. He's like the peak manhood or whatever. So since daylight savings on Women's Day, it's just wasn't the 67th day of the year, so you know that whatever would not the 6-7. I can't. I haven't eaten any Fruit Loops because, well, Southeast Asian. Ah, yes. It took me long to figure. It took me way too long to figure out what SEA meant. Let's see. Okay. Oh man. At least my story is like starting to finally kind of come together a bit more. Cause like I was having some issues with this fucking story. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know. Cause I don't know. I understand like people probably are super not frustrated, but like super like, you know, bored of it. But I'm like, I like where it's going. I like the story so far. I think it's great, you know. I even get to incorporate some of my some plot points from another story that just didn't work out. So I'm like, yay, that's cool. That's cool. Like, that'll be good. Here we go. Watch over. Allegories and allegations that pretty much mythology in a nutshell is. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Wait, let me delete the. Oh. Dang it, Carson. Let's be a little bit more normal about this. Anyway. Big stories are always wild, like the brothers whose butts are stuck in the underground. Oh my god, not the butts. Not the butts. I forgot that was like a legit thing. Oh my god, that was so funny. Like, didn't one of them like want to kidnap Persephone or something? I think they would have kidnapped Persephone and like Hera, I think. I could be wrong though. I could be hilariously wrong. Hey Harriet, hello, how are you? Let's see. There we go. Like, look at him. Look at him on his adorable tiny muscle. Ah! Be like, Sammy, what did you draw today? Nonsense. You got back from a hike? Was a good hike. I can't believe Cass banned me. No! No, you can't ban Azure. No. He did nothing wrong. See, me upon seeing my points exceeded the cost of redeems. Ah. Imagine knowing Greek gods or heroes. Crazy. Yeah, it's like he's got his one whole muscle and just this one arm. Just in this one arm. There we go. Hike along the river. Ooh. was good and was raining and gave my new Pacho a good testing. Good. Like, cause like Toby like also hunts monsters and stuff for food, so you know, cause where else are they gonna get meat from in this weird manor in the middle of the fucking woods? So he also does hunt monsters, which the monsters are afraid of him, which is also very funny. Also, hey there, Felix Argyle. Welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Ultra Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You can pick up a badge at the front desk. This kid is from Kung Fu Hustle. Oh boy. I will do the thing called 0.5 timeout. I'm a replicate Gojo. I can't with you. I don't know if that works. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Hello, how are you? Are you having a good day? Let's see. Whoop. I need it to be more curved. Whoop. No. Whoop. No. Biscuits. And whoop. No. Whoop. No. Can you behave, please? Come on now. Nope. Oh. Well, that'd be a little bit of failure. Oh wait, no, not that one. Here to here. I'm just like, man, this sure is difficult. You can tell I'm a master of whatever the fuck I'm doing. Oh, thank you very much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge to the front desk. Oh my god. Cass, what are you doing over there? Cass, not. I can't believe he's been banned for a whole second. Oh, my best friend. I can't believe this. Anytime. There's still a big debate on whether Persephone was actually kidnapped because of a lot of the mythological we know in post-Roman influence. You know the guess who made all the Greek myths 10 times more monstrous and horrendous, or with the creation of Medusa, for example, is Roman. I don't know. Like, there's also this thing of like, you know, were the Greeks that like, because there's also this weird kind of trying to make it sound like the Greeks were also more progressive than they were when they weren't. So I don't know. The whole thing is bananas. Cass yeeted me into the void for a whole second. It was dreadful. Your day's going good? That's good. I'm drawing the glory, the what do you guys keep calling him? The goat Toby, who is, you know, a tiny homunculus because Stella didn't make him very tall. She made him tiny. She made him a tiny little man. Let's see here. We'll just keep the coloring simple today. Wait, let's pull this out of here. There we go. The ancient Greeks were assholes anyway. At least this city's state was Sparta, not Sparta. All I imagine is people like freezing in fear of the a mimic hydra, or the non-D&D, or blah, 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 blah. That is a lot of words I can't read. For the non-D&D nerds, a mimic hydra is literally a eldritch monster that freezes you in fear and will make you forget its existence if you survive it. The fuck? And the monstrosity sees Toby and starts having a panic attack. Well, because like Toby also has really high magical resistance, which is the other reason he's kind of a pain in the ass. Like he literally because Stella basically made it so Stella made it so he couldn't get easily killed by Leo, because Leo would legitly kill him. So she's like, well, I can't trust Leo not to murder my creation, so I'm just gonna make it so he'll just kind of be able to withstand most stuff. Yeah, that sounds fine, you know. Tiny bit powerful. Also, hey sir, hello. Toby the goat. Toby is part LeBron. I can't. I'll say the Project Apollo. Hello, how are you? Let's see. A Spartan's wife inherited his wealth once he died. Once she died, her wealth went to her children regardless of their gender. Very progressive, but is it? Is it? It sounds like it would be, but is it? Anyway, let me stop. Still can't believe you made a town called Big Shack. No, it's not called Big Shack, it's called Shack Town. What? For Shaquille O'Neal. Let's see. Number one being, well, first of all, if Hades is bad for having a relationship with his niece, everyone is bad for trying to actively and actually actively boning their sister. Anyway, let me stop. As time goes, the Spartan women start to gain more and more wealth, forming the Spartan heiress class, who were a bunch of super rich women who would buy off the government. Oh god. Yeah, we got Shacktown. Almost got the boy from Hunter the Parenting. What the oh yeah, that thing. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I don't have much time. I have like, I don't know, time o'clock before I have to actually go eat food or whatever. What was I doing? Oh, right. Here we go. But yeah, my like, cause when I was writing my the latest draft of like this nonsensical story, I was like dying because one of the first things like Toby does when he shows up, and basically it's just literally kick Leo out a window. Or he kicks Leo through a wall, that's what happens. He basically like literally just fucking like drop kicks the man, or just spin kicks the man outside of the wall. And I was like, this is so great. What kind of entrance is that? The best one. That thing? What thing? Semi, they show you would like B-stars. Semi would not like B-stars. Anyway. You still have time. Almost an hour. I mean, technically, yeah, almost an hour, yeah. Like a little less than an hour. 2 months, Hades and Hephaestus. Can't remember the Smith god's name. Yeah, I think it was Hephaestus. We're like the only two chill gods because they had jobs occupied themselves. Yeah, they were employed. That was their problem. You know, maybe biased as a blacksmith. Maybe possibly. I know Hunter the Parenting solely by accident. It was not intentional because of my dislike for Warhammer. Let's see. Also, fun fact, the Cyclops Odysseus blinded is his cousin. That makes sense. Everybody's related. Because the gods can't keep it in their togas, I guess. B-stars is fine, but I kind of fell out of it very quickly. I don't even know why. It just kind of wasn't my thing. I have vague understanding of Greek mythology. It's okay. Greek mythology is one of those things where, yes, there's like the original poetry or whatever, but then there's all the weird BS everybody else added to it. It has like the it has like some of the weird like canonization problems that a lot of works do. Let's see. Because they'll be like, this, oh shit. They're like, this was the original. Oh, this was the original. No one cares about the original because I want to make a movie about this. That. And then a little bit of this. Okay. Good. Anyway. I still can't believe you had that word banned. Like, look, it was getting on my nerves. Like, it was getting on my nerves because people do not understand if I don't like something, I will be petty about it. It's mostly World of Darkness. They just had the original cast with the new names and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I guess. See, I'm just more into Irish mythology and like Asian mythology along with the Native American and First Nations. That's cool. I stay away from mostly European mythology because I've oversaturated it by it, and plus there's many mythologies out there. Yeah, there is. He just wanted to do his job and spend time with his wife, who was actually in a healthy relationship, then the only god in the pantheon who did. Ah, yes, healthy relationships. People just keep trying to, well, we have to always we keep forgetting that Christians hate anything that's underground because that's where hell is, supposedly. Zeus, like, yeah, Zeus and Poseidon were freaking ridiculous. They're awful. It's a pretty nice show. The plot, like, I mean, I have to tell people all the time, when I say I don't like a show, it's not because the show is bad, it's because it's just not my jam, you know? I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I just kind of wasn't feeling it. Like, same thing with Apothecary Diaries, where it's like, I'm pretty sure the show and the story is fine. Just not into it, though. You know? Like, the stuff I would like from it just did not really, like, carry over into what, like, I would like to like, you know, watch. Okay, I think I know what I have to fix here. I think I know what it is. I'm like, there's something weird about his face, and I think it's because... It's because your eyes just look a little wonky. Anyway. What was I doing? I forgot. Oh god. What was I doing? He's ruggy. I just keep forgetting my own mythology, but I can remember the weird bloody creatures and why do they mostly eat babies? Not the babies. Like, I actually do like the mythology I came up for my world, actually. Don't you mean I feel that way about Attack on Titan? Yeah. Like, because with me, most of my stuff is built out of frustration, so I literally just built a world that's, how do I put this? Kind of a dick to humans, but it's because the humans literally deserved it. Because I always, like, I like that. Hey there, B, how you doing? I'm doing good. Like, the fact that my favorite thing is that, like, the gods just, they don't, like, they kind of literally just exist as a bunch of Sims players that get along. Because, like, they have the ability to, all of them have the ability to create. And when 2 new gods showed up out of fucking nowhere, like, they came from another dimension, because I think that's funny. When 2 new gods showed up from a different dimension, and they're like, well, as a housewarming gift, we'll give you your own lands, and they just made the world bigger. They literally just took the world and just made it bigger, because why not? You know? Like, if you have a bunch of reality warping gods, why wouldn't they just make the world bigger so there's just more space? You know? Like, especially because this is a high magic setting, you know? I'm like, that's just something they just a bunch of the gods are like, yeah, sure, we'll just do it. Here you go. Boop, 2 new continents. Hey, Magnus, hello, how are you? Anyway, back over here. Anyway. You see, I'll be listening to Epic, and one of Poseidon's lines is, it's not very often I get pissed off. Oh, that was such a lie. He's trying to gaslight everybody. Reminds you of the god creating the universe and saw Queen Elizabeth there floating. I can't. My cat son is in a real shit heel this morning. Aw. After that, it's been okay. Nah, when I blew up the island, it was only slightly ticked off. Zeus probably. Poseidon probably. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like, and again, this is just my setting, what I choose to happen, where I'm like the gods don't even really, like, bother with each other outside of the ones who are actively siblings, you know? Well, there's, like, the 3 sisters, but, like, only 2 of them talk because their 3rd sister is weird. I wish I became a god. No, you don't. You say that. You don't want to be a god, you just don't want to be human. But I like my gods a lot just because they're complicated, they're weird, and they are just... And I just like how they'll just come out of nowhere, and none of them are just gonna, like, I don't know. I like the idea of just having, like, the gods just kind of be a thing that no one truly understands. But they're not, like, you know, 8 eldritch unknowable gods. They all have humanoid forms because fuck people, this is what I want to do. You know? Because I'm like, no, but they're unknowable in the, like, the most annoying sense, where it's kind of like, they look like people, but they're not people. You know? They're just kind of over there. Let's see. I like the lady who just made monsters because monsters are cool. You know, like she just made monsters. She just makes monsters, and no one's gonna stop her. What are they gonna do? Tell her not to? like there's like the, you know, the one who made monsters, or the one that just, you know, made animal people. You know, like, just because why not? Because they just felt like doing it, you know. And I think that's just funny that they just keep making people and they just do whatever they want to do. And if they ever want to have a place for their people, they'll just make a place for them, you know. I'm trying to think of more gods. All I got are 2 of them, and I talked about the avatar faces being mistaken for birds. Oh, cool. Let's see. And an eldritch unicorn god which waged war on the ancient alien colonist fleet. What the fuck? that escalated because she thought they were ruining the magical ecosystem she's created. She was valid. Some aliens were warring me. I literally just decided I'm gonna make a world that just kind of, not like, I like the idea that, like, because for me it does kind of bother me how humans can literally die by tripping on a rock, but yet they can kill gods or whatever. Now if you want to have that in your world, that's fine, but for me I always felt that was a little awkward, especially if they could just, you know, do stuff. So I literally just made it that humans actually pissed off the, like, 2 gods at least, and the rest of them don't care, and as a result they basically just kind of get screwed over. You know, like, I don't know, I think that's funny. Let's see. There we go. Why does he remind me of delicious coffee? I like delicious coffee. Oh, what color is your hair again? Oh. And I just like making settings like that though. Let's see. Yes. But like, I like that, and and also, like, because while working on my story, I realized that my setting is a little bit more in a more industrial age. Since it's in more of an industrial age, like, I should make his hand bigger. But since it's in a more industrial age, like, it's kind of interesting to think of what a magical industrial age would look like, where magic is not actively dying. Because a lot of times, like, because again, I also like to pull from references, but like a lot of times whenever you have a magic heavy setting, it's because like the magic everywhere is dying, but I'm like, no, this is still a high magic setting, you know. So there's still high magic, it's just industrial because the people that can wield magic has shrunk, you know. There we go, much better. Also, it's interesting because the term hero in Greek mythology just meant that you had godblood. Like, Heracles is not heroic, he has a temper. Didn't he try to shoot the sun that one time as a penchant for violence and infidelity? But he's still referred to as a hero because Zeus was his pops. I mean, yeah, this is very man in the image of God but no powers. I mean, supposedly. Like like basically all of the races in my world were created by a god, or multiple races have been created by a god, you know, because the god just wanted to make them. And it's kind of interesting, like, having multiple, like, people being created by a divine being, not even for a specific reason, it's just because they felt like it. You know, because I'm like, why not, you know? Yes, I mean, he tried to shoot the sun. He pointed at Helios and like, and Helios like then gave him a ride. I can't. There we go. But like, I'm just like, I don't know. I think that's like, because I'm like, I think about how like people create stuff all the time with fictional characters, and basically that's kind of the way like most of the gods are, you know. Now some like, and that's why they don't really mess with each other when it comes to their creations either. They're kind of like, well, you made that, whatever. They just kind of like unleash them upon the world, and whatever happens, you know. They rarely actually are going like, oh no, my people are tripping, I gotta help them. They're like, oh. They're literally just kind of like, they create people and then just literally unleash them upon the world and don't do anything else. Like, it's very funny in my opinion that you literally is like, they were created for no particular purpose, get unleashed upon the world, and the gods rarely interact with them unless they really, really, really get their attention. Gotta head now. No, take care. Thanks, B, for stopping by. Hope you have a good day. Let's see. Do you have white gloves or black gloves? You have white gloves. Like, but to me, again, this is just something I think is kind of cool for cosmology, where there's no epic thing in the if you get the attention of your gods, that's almost never a good thing, you know. Yes, they created you, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be useful whatsoever, you know, because I like that. I think that's fun. We're like, yes, you can appeal to the being that created you, but good luck, I guess. You know? Here and then... Do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. And do-do. Okay. And what color did you have for your everything? I think you had this color for your... Yeah. There we go. So they give their creation free will, and that's very godly behavior. Yeah, they're very much like the gods very rarely interact with their creations. The creations know that's where they came from, or at least most of them do. Obviously, you can have drift because basically... I decided that even if they didn't believe in the being that created them, it doesn't affect their god because their god came first. So even if they just decided that they were created another way, that doesn't change the fact that their god is still there, you know? Human fighting eldritch abominations, and the god's like, neat, munches on popcorn. Actually, yeah, they're like the two times canonically that the gods interfered was to make a new god and to slice the continent in half. That's it. That is the only times outside of the creation of a race did they actually interfere with at all. And this is only two out of like 20 gods. Like, and this is not all the gods, because I am not going to list all of them, because I like the idea of leaving some things up to interpretation, you know? But like, I don't know, I think it's like kind of interesting seeing like what that does. God, I made you now go fuck around and find out. My job is done. Actually, yes. So it's possible for peace if they choose to, yeah. Gods probably just view humans as those spiders that help you to eat each other. Like, the thing is, none of them actually created like humans. The closest was like Solaria, who created winged people, who they kind of accidentally created humans because with them in their culture, if you basically do something that would basically be the equivalent of getting executed, or that you should get executed for it, they don't believe in giving you an easy death. What they do is they chop your wings off, seal them away, and basically kick you off of their floating island. So you just have to live knowing that you will never see your friends and family ever again. Whatever harm you do outside of that is your own problem. So that's legitly the closest we have to a straight up human, but they still have like a lot of the basic powers that Solarians do. They just can't fly. And the people of Hajir are basically descended from that type of people, so that's why they have a very similar religion where they worship Solaria, the goddess that kind of created them. Look, Solarian, you do not mess with Solarians. They're like they also have the strongest holy magic, which will obliterate things. Like, it's time to build the Tower of Babylon. Oh god. Also, magic is like the whole magic is regressed in Industrial Revolution. Fear and Hunger sequel. They do touch on that the common man and religions lost the knowledge of magic. Only the elites and the government and small pockets of religious zealots that remember the old ways and are able to use it. Yeah. In this world, this is a distinctly human problem. The other people, because humans have a unique, hilarious reason for this. But basically, the amount of people who are just the amount of humans specifically that are just able to use magic has become less and less. And so as a result, they have to rely on magical tools, and that's what kicks off the Industrial Revolution, because less people are just able to just handle and wield magic. But they can still use magical tools because, you know, it's no longer pulling from their inner magic. That's literally why that happens, you know? Welcome to the land of the wakeful. There we go. But that's legitly why it's like that. It's because, again, like for example, the other nation, like the nations of like elves or the Noctians, for example, because they're technically not called elves, but humans just started calling them that. But that's not what their name is. They're Noctians because they're from the kingdom of Noct. But Noctians, they do not have this magical depletion problem because their goddess loves them. Like, their big thing is because they're basically, outside of, like, I think Solarians, they're the only ones who have a distinct magical area they live in. Like, because they have been so scarred by humans, a human cannot go to cannot go to the kingdom of Noct. They cannot go there, because if you're like, I think like 75% human or more, you will basically fall asleep. Because they are like, we do not want humans here. Because they literally enslaved us at one time. So, you know. See, fun fact, if you think about it, humans in D&D are the most uncanny thing, because all the other races have an origin when humans don't. They can be anywhere, do anything, look like an incomplete version of all the other races, and can reproduce with almost any race, and they're a fucking enigma. And like, a lot of places will do that, where they will decide that humans are extra special, but in the dumbest way possible. I'm like, no, humans have an origin in my story, and the origin is stupid. But they have one. They have one. These are not humans brought over from somewhere else. These were humans created by a Reddit mod. And you get what you get. Just like in fucking Zigonyo. Like, I'm just like, no, humans are not cute little special cupcakes that don't have to, you know, deal with their own origin because everyone's secretly Christian. No, humans were created in this world like everybody else. Would it be funny if I did a 1 second domain expansion? I was like, Cat, no! Cat, stop going mad with power this instant. I'll see you next time. Hello, how are you? Like, my mod is going mad with power, someone help. It's because, like, I'm just like, no, we're not gonna do the humans are super special god murderers, and, you know, just so they can become god later, and they're just literally trying to recreate Christian god in a pagan place. We're not doing that, you know, mainly because, like, if you want to do that in your world, that's fine, but I don't want to do that, you know. Like, I don't want to do that. I do not want to have humans be weird little special snowflakes that break the world by existing. No, we're not doing that. Like, because every single time it's just like, oh, we don't respect the gods, but we shall become gods, and then we're just gonna end the series so we don't have to answer any uncomfortable questions about how hard being a god is. Like, like, it's so dumb. Oh, holy shit. Hello, thank you for the resubscribe. How are you? Semi, we need to play Super Battle Golf. We do. Azure actually got it from me, so I'll probably play it sooner rather than later. I have to figure out when to fit in, because apparently I'm popular for some reason, so people keep trying to talk to me. Ew. Okay. Let me just do this here. I'm tempted to buy it. You should. But, like, I don't know, I just, for my story, like, just because for the type of story that I would like to tell, I would like it that humans are just not this weird overpowered anomaly. Like, I kind of need that to be a thing, you know, because on some people's stories, depending on what their moral or whatever their theme is, you know, humans overcoming all adversity is fine, and that's okay. You know, if you want to have your humans, you know, murder God and then replace God, but, like, worse, that's okay. You know, I just don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that because I would like to have some wonder and whimsy. Thank you. You know, Like humans can't even take over the whole world because the magical, because again, the beasts also were created by a god, you know? So they can't even conquer the entire continent because like there's entire chunks of areas just taken over by like, or not even taken over, but are basically ruled by magical beasts or whatever, you know? So they can't even take over all of the continent because they have to deal with freaking like magical Godzilla or something, you know? Get noticed, appreciated, nerd. Oh my goodness. We will figure it out one day. Yeah, because it's very funny when you play off, because I'm a great golf player. Just to play golf and fucking find out. It probably was made for me. Someone saw me playing golf with friends and like, we gotta give her her own game. I mean, D&D, any race could have the potential to kill and become a god, not just humans, I suppose, but it's rarely ever portrayed that way. Oops. Oh, yeah. I'm imagining some lore of my fantasy setting right now where the origins of humans is all because some greater being decided to just screw around and experiment with some dwarves and elves and a oopsie daisy, we got some humanity was born. Like, that's fine. Like, I don't know why so many people are afraid to just give humans an origin. Like, no, humans gotta be mysterious because we're secretly very, very scared Christians. And I'm like, no, embrace your Christianity. Just say the Christian God is real in your world. Be done. They're like, oh no, and I'm like, just do it. Like, I think that's like the thing that kind of gets me. I'm like, just say that the Christian God is real in your world and stop being a baby about it. Like, I honestly feel like every single time I listen to a discourse about Has-Been Hotel, just let the Christian God be there and deal with the consequences. But they're like, no, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, you specifically pick Christian nonsense and then you get mad that like, and then you're being a bitch about Christian nonsense. Like, come on now. I'm not crashing out. Also, hey Shinra, how you doing? So I just have it as the gods have a bunch of vapes and then they thought they were funny, so they threw them around the different world. Also, there's not a real thing called such as a human. No orc, no elves, or no goblins, just a bunch of evolved apes. Nothing wrong with that. Human in fantasy is usually the weakest. Like, they are, but sometimes, they're rarely ever allowed to actually be the weakest. It's always like they're the weakest, but they're weakest like on paper, but the minute they do literally anything, they destroy God. And I'm just like, or gods, or they eat the world or something. I don't know. I'll probably just wait for the summer sale. Yes. Lots of fistfire, the Queen of England. Here we go. I forgot to mention that I have now romanced Betty the Bed. You've romanced the bed. Ooh, nice. In Has-Been Hotel, based on the Bible of Solomon, and Vizzy Pop says that she won't have a representation of God because she's a coward. Like, my thing is, the minute you involve heaven, you have to be like, and the thing, I rarely, okay, outside of literally the straight up best weeb I've ever seen out of freaking, what's his name, Dante from Dante's Inferno, Dante Alighieri or whatever the fuck. He's the only one I know of that is not a goddamn coward. Every other time we're gonna involve heaven, and then they piss out about God. No, don't be a bitch. Portray God in your works, you cowards. Like, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, weenies. Like, what's the point? What's the point of choosing specific Christian mythology and not going through? Why being a bitch about it? You know? Otherwise, just chilling like a villain. There you go, ultra kill root then. I mean, they're good. And on that one story, God is a reading rainbow, yes! Like, that's the thing that'll give me, like, why you, it's like literally trying to use Greek mythology, but you're too scared to involve Zeus when he's half the goddamn stories. They're like, oh, I don't want to have to involve any of like the Greek pantheon while in my Greek mythology story. You know, yeah, the son of my character, or the father of my character is a thunder god named not Zeus, because we don't, you know, his name is the Thundero, and I'm like, bitch, just say Zeus. What's wrong with you? Like it just so So there's this webcomic called I Am the Grim Reaper. Like, and it's just like, I don't know, like, just don't stop being a bitch and just use the mythology you decided to use. Like, just do it. If you're scared of the Christians, then don't don't appropriate Christian nonsense. Like, duh. And I did this with Japanese media too, where I'm like, you guys aren't even Christian half the time. What are you pussyfooting around for? Except for that one time they made Jesus into a waifu and put him on the short bus. Let's Bible one shot was weird. It's like, we gotta get Jesus, who's just a random girl in panties and a t-shirt or in a button-up shirt, who's blonde for some reason, and we gotta get her onto the short bus to heaven. Also, John the Baptist is a gothic Lolita now, and Satan is a sombrero wearing Hispanic caricature. That was my favorite interpretation of the Bible. The hero also had a shovel as his weapon. Man, I'm weird. I'm just like, oh boy. I'm like, yes, let's Bible. Didn't Paradise Lost get like told that God told Jesus to throw hands with Lucifer? Like, yeah, Paradise Lost is another one where God actually shows up. See, the problem is everyone's a gosh darn coward now, you know? And even in, like, my thing is Paradise Lost even made Satan hot. That was revolutionary. We didn't need to have hot Satan, but they made hot Satan. Oh Lord. It was like, God is dead, brother. Oh God. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh. Like, that's my thing. Don't, like, what's the point of using the thing if you're not going to at least say something about the thing? You know, but instead it's always just like, well, we want to have angels and heaven and, oh no, other things, but we don't want to have God in it, because what if the Christians find out? Ugh. And I'm like, oh, okay. What was the point? What was the point? Like, that'd be giving, like, what is the point if you're just like, like, okay, great, the Christians found out. Oh no. Oh no. Like, did you not think the Christians would notice? like, did you not think the Christians would notice that you're doing Christian bullshit? Like, did you not get it? Oh, that's a little too dark, whatever. Okay. Yeah, that works a bit better. Oops. Damn it. No, well, it'll be fine. I will fix it later. Hmm? Hmm? Okay. Well, I missed a few spots in here. Anyway, what was I talking about? Blah, blah. So, and also the angels are bad guys, and the angels and the demons are good guys because I like to be subversive. Oh God. Semi, may I have some oats, mother? No, these are my oats. Can I attest to the what was that? Can I at least have demons? I mean, if you want to, like, look, if you like, the thing is, like, for example, in my story, demons exist, but angels don't, because their dumbass creator couldn't figure out how to make angels cool. Like, he made humans, he made dwarves, he made demons, but he didn't know how to make angels, so he doesn't. So there's no one to really oppose demons. Like, the clergy can, but like, he did not think this through because, again, he was a Reddit mod. I was like, already hello at all. So, I mean, I am tired of cowards. Like, I have, like, there's a god who created humans and he was a dumbass. Bam. Now, this is not a world where Christianity exists, so they can't come after me. Like, how dare you? And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? I ain't gonna do crap. You gonna stop me? Nobody knows the Bible. They can do as they please. I'm starving, brother. Oh my god. Yeah, stop quoting the goddamn pig thing. That's it. I'm getting the boy to throw hands with God now. But that's just my thing. If you want to do something, just do it. But instead they're like, oh no, I don't want people to think I'm talking about the Christians. I'm like, are you talking about the Christians? Then yes, you're gonna, okay, just deal with it. Damn. Humans made but completely by accident. He was in the process of making his masterpiece, the duck. I'm back, and are we lower dumping our settings? Yes. Like, I was talking about how, like, a lot of times when people, like, do their mythology, they're just diet Christianity, and there's nothing wrong with that, but then they won't admit their diet Christianity because they want to have, they just want to be space Catholics, but they don't want to deal with the weird social implications of space Catholics. And I'm like, no, be space Catholics and deal with it. You know, if you want to have, like, you know, God in your story and all that, then do it. Stop being a bitch about it, you know. But instead it's always just like, well, they're not really Christians, but I'm like, they always do weird Christian nonsense, and I'm like, why? Like, why? Like, for example, my story, because we cannot go one stream without me talking about this, my story is gonna have some delicious racism. It's not gonna be like, because I'm gonna be like, no, we're gonna have actual racism. That doesn't make any sense. They're like, we don't like you because, I don't know, God said so. But our God's a Reddit mod, so, you know, there's that. It feel like you're talking about Christians, and then they're like, that's a look within deal. I will be selfish with these oats, because the oats are mine. No, you will get no oats. You just want to steal my oats. Oh, brother, may I have some oats? No, brother. These oats are mine. They were given to me by the tall, skinny gods. That stupid oats thing, I can't. No oats for you. You're gonna take your cream of wheat and like it. Okay. Let's see. Is there a point to this doodle? There is not. I am just being very stupid today. Because I felt like drawing Toby, because Toby needs more love. There we go. Ooh, I'm working on racism in my campaign in a few of my stories, especially my first project. I'm doing the uncomfortable kind of racism. Because my isekai protagonist was an isekai black woman. I'll give you oats for a price. Oh gosh. Joke's on you, I have crits. Like, because I'm like, you know what? No, we isekai a black lady. This is gonna be great. It's actually been interesting so far, because despite her not basically, she's technically not black anymore, because black people and the way that people think of them do not exist in this world. People who look black do, but they're not the same. In fact, like, basically the issue, she still ends up hitting racism issues because she is half elf / half Nocturian. Hey, look, yeah, I don't know. But because she's half Nocturian, that's actually what causes racism to happen to her. Not that she knows about this, because this racism is very new. This is not, because I'm sorry, I'm not going to be one of those, they were created and then there was racism. No, racism happened because humans happened, because humans love them some racism. Racism did not appear until humans did, because it's my story and I can do the social commentary I want. Like, it's like, what are you gonna be like, what? No. And I'm like, no, I do what I want. Like, humans literally invented racism. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Let's see. Check your DMs after drawing. Okay. Yeah, but like, you know, humans created this because of course they did. Because again, and again, the humans were created like this because they're stupid Reddit mod creator. This is not one of those, because a lot of times they'll try to dance around it by making it, oh, well, the humans were brought in from our world somehow, you know, like the freaking dumb Narnia way or whatever, you know. So, and they try to like be like, no, they were created to be racist because the creator is like, humans be racist. You know. Like, I don't know why everyone keeps trying to pussyfoot around and being like, I'm like, no, they were created to be racist because their Reddit mod creator was racist. You know? I mean, I'm not gonna argue with a single symbol that came out of here. Wait, have you heard my voice before? Yeah, I've heard your voice before. Like, you literally quoted like an entire infomercial at me. Let's see here. And let's see. Oops. Let's do this. There we go. We're gonna just do something super simple today. Super simple. There we go. Because I just want to be. There we go. Because I'm gonna be done soon. So I had this idea of for human demon units where there's a typical ghost-like messing with your head while throwing stuff around with jump scares. Nice. Not NordVPN. Oh god. Okay. Yes, very. I don't know why. It's just like, show me the guns. Anyway, I should probably put some type of caption here. At least not an insert came here. Now I'll just leave it blank because I don't know what else to put here. I do not know what to put here. I am so sorry, everybody. I don't know what to put here. I don't know what to put there. I did not think very much about it. Oh man. Might as well just move it over though. Oh shit. Yes, it's a random blank here. Okay. Anyway. Let chat help. Oh god. Chat, what would you, okay, chat, what would you have the captions or words be on this? Like, what would you have me right here, my glorious chat? Let's see here. Let me just merge everything right quick. No. Probably nothing. I don't even know what to put here. Like, I straight up don't. I need something a bit brighter than that, don't I? Oh. Oof, definitely not. There we go. Oh yeah, I should give his hair some highlights. What am I doing? I'm like, oh god. Show us the goods? What? No, it's for you, Leo. Oh my god. I'm back. Sorry, my phone died. No, you're fine. Behold, my one muscle. But so we got. I'll say it took you. Hello, how are you? I do. Hello. I'm about to end you guys. Oh my god. Actually, wait. I can make one. I can make that one image into a meme. I mean, you could. There we go. I don't even know what to put there. Yes, I stretch. I don't know. Stretch, hydrate, and all the other things. Now, the second level is a physical humanoid demon that, but it's covered in the dark. Burnt-looking skin. They need lotion. With the mouth covered by the typical and they're typically stronger than humans, and they act like Jason, Michael Myers or whatever. Okay. Say hello to my little friend, the one muscle. Don't go insane. Also, if I made a Christian god in my D&D setting, I'd have to make him the sort of eldritch entity, because straight up that's what he is. I mean, just look at his angels, the eldritch abominations. I mean, I don't know, I think, like I said, people are cowards when it comes to make, like, if they want to use Christian stuff, but they don't want to like deal with the complications of it. And now I got anchor arms, and I am a jerk, and everybody loves it. I'm getting out of here. You're doing great artwork, thank you. Oh, you know what? I'll just leave it blank so other people could just type their nonsense in there. I'll just do that because I cannot be bothered. I cannot be bothered, and I am hungry, and I'm gonna go get food. So you guys figure it out amongst yourselves. Like, figure it out amongst yourselves, and we'll figure it out later. Because I am one starving Marvin, so you know. There we go. Anyway. Okay, cool. Anyhow. Also, thank you very much. Tiny but mighty. I can't with y'all. Okay. So, so that's done. So we're gonna go back to the other screen now. Oh. Ow. My friend called Marvin hated me for that line. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go over. We're going back over. Okay. There we go. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Also, hey there, Rosette. Sorry, I am still at the end of my stream today. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. I know it was because of daylight savings time that everybody's like an hour late. I love you, Tiny Dragon. Thank you. This is Buko. This is Buko. I'll have to read that stuff later. But anyway. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining me today. I guess from here on out, just remember it's an hour earlier because of a daylight savings time. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. I do hope you have a good day. If you're watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And also, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe or whatever. I will make videos eventually. Honestly, no, I'm not. She got her wings. I don't know. Yeah, I have to take my wings off when I'm drawing because they take up too much space. But yes, you have a good day, everybody. Be good, behave, and don't be a menace. And if you want to see me again, I will be streaming again on Fridays, since Wednesdays and Fridays are my normal stream days. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to, I don't know, drink water or whatever, and do not eat a horse. Okay, so goodbye, everyone. No, what do you mean, no, you will be? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Take care. Take care. Yes. Hostile, bye-bye, daddy. Also, thank you very much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge to the front desk. No, do not eat a horse. Oh.